Good afternoon, everybody. It's Daniel with Mother Clucker Farms. I am here. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to give you an update on how things are going on the Nutrina feed trial that we're doing. We are now more than halfway in to this program, and I've got some really, really good data to show you. In the coop here, I've got a lot of hard-working ladies behind me. You might be able to hear them. But we've got some really nice numbers. I'm excited to show you where we are. I'm going to give you some apples to apples numbers. We're going to look at the first 16 days of August on the old feed that we were using. And then I'm going to show you 16 days on the Nutrina NatureWise product. So this is going to be really exciting stuff. I also have data that has gone further into September. I think you're going to be surprised with what kind of results we're seeing here at the farm. So let's dive into those numbers. Chicken egg production for the first 16 days. You can see here, this goes from August the 1st all the way until August the 16th. That's where we were feeding the old feed. Day 17 is where we started the Nutrina NatureWise. And we are going to be looking through September the 1st, because that is 16 days on the old feed, 16 days on the new feed. So I wanted to kind of show you here. I have further days on here, but we're going to look at the 16th for right now, the 16 days. So looking over here, you can see that there is a significant increase in eggs. It's hands down, it's going in the right direction. The red signifies the 16 days on the old feed, and the green is on the Nutrina. I just wanted a color difference on there so we could easily see where the trial started and where we're at right now. This goes all the way through the 5th of September. And yesterday we topped at 63 chicken eggs. I actually had to increase my bar graph over here, the axis over here, to 70 because I had surpassed the 60 that I previously had it set with. Let's look at duck egg production now. All right, duck egg production, not quite as drastic as far as the overall incline of eggs. We did have our highest egg day on the 3rd of September, but you can still see pretty much an average that first 16 days. You're going to be in the right at 6 eggs per day, pretty consistently. Whereas once we started the Nutrina, we were pretty much a 7, 8. The addition, occasional 9, 10, but then we did have a dip right here. Again, we're still getting some pretty hot weather down here, and I do still have some molting in the ducks. But since the 30th, we've had some pretty consistent higher numbers than we had for the first 16 days of August. Bar graphs are one thing, and logging eggs down on a spreadsheet are another. But let's look at actual average eggs per day. So August the 1st through the 16th on the old feed, we were averaging for chicken eggs 35.6 eggs per day. Duck eggs were averaging 5.9. Now, on the same 16-day period on the Nutrina NatureWise, our chicken egg production went up to an average of 50.8 eggs per day, and the ducks went up to an average of 8.9. Now, this is not all the way through September the 5th. This is just 16 days. The same time period that we were using the old feed, I wanted to give an apples to apples comparison. So you can see there's a significant increase in the chicken eggs. No doubt about it. I mean, we're talking, 15 eggs, over 15 eggs per day different as far as the chicken eggs go. Now let's talk about the percentage increase. So on the same 16 days worth of feed, we saw a 42.7% increase in our chicken eggs. We saw just call it 50.6% increase on our duck eggs. The same 16-day period, we saw 570 chicken eggs being laid during August 1st through the 16th. August the 17th through September 1st, we had 813 eggs laid. That's an increase of 243 eggs during a 16-day period, which translates out to 20 dozen eggs. Now, with what our retail is on eggs, that's an extra $141.75 in sales revenue that we have earned because of the increase in the chicken eggs. Now, let's look at duck egg production increase. So from August the 1st through the 16th, we had 94 eggs. August the 17th through September 1st, we had 143 duck eggs. It's an increase of 49, which is 4 dozen eggs at our current rate. That's $40 worth of revenue that we would have gained or have gained because we've had them on this new feed. How can you determine whether or not it's going to be worth your investment on this new feed? So I wanted to show everybody what our feed costs were. This $19.59 is what we were paying for a 50-pound bag prior to this test. The Nutrina NatureWise at the retailer that we purchase our feed from is $23.99. So that's an increase of $4.40 per bag. We go through a bag of feed per day. So if someone's really trying to operate for a profit, or if they're just doing this for increase in eggs for their own home, or they're a hobby farmer, $4.40 per bag, is it worth it? Should you spend the extra $5 to get some more eggs? Well, let's take a look at it. So I'm just in this first 16 days, my feed cost would have gone up $70.40 over what I was already spending. So an extra $71 in feed is what the NatureWise would have cost me had I been buying this. The sales revenue that I generated because of the increase in eggs was $182.58. If I take the $182.58, subtract the additional cost that this feed was or would have been, that netted me $112 in profit, which is a 61.4% gross margin return. That's phenomenal. In today's economic climate, for a business to turn anything over 35 to 40%, I mean, that's very, very hard to do. But for me to see a 61% return on my investment, or what would have been my investment had I been paying for this feed, that's phenomenal. So again, is it worth spending the extra money for this feed? I would say wholeheartedly, yes. The investment is definitely worth the return if you are looking to sell eggs or raise chickens as far as profit purposes go. Now, I'm a numbers guy, and seeing those numbers really excite me. Makes me one happy mother clucker. Anyone that doesn't want to make extra money, you're insane. So I can tell you right now, just from what I'm seeing with the results on this feed, it's definitely worth it. And I'm going to continue this trial. And once everything is said and done, I'm going to do a full 30-day to 30-day comparison and show the 16th of July through the 16th of August so that we can see a full, complete 30-day to 30-day comparison. So stay tuned. Hopefully you're enjoying this recap. I'm excited to do it, and I am extremely thankful that Nutrina gave me the opportunity to test this out and see how their feed is going to improve our chicken's gut performance and egg production.